This is Rick Mason, the executive producer and host for the all-new WLOVCW and My Mississippi. Join us each and every Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. and Sunday nights at 10 p.m., where we'll give you informative news and so many great things to offer you here in the Golden Triangle area and beyond. Check us out. We're on in 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com. Give us a call, 662-386-6064. It's the television talk show, Issues.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Issues Television Talk Show. We're here live downtown Columbus, Mississippi, here with the mayor, Mayor Keith Gaskin. He's back here at work, back on the scene. Everybody been curious about what's going on. Where is our mayor? Well, he's here to let us know that he's back and possibly to let us know why he's been absent. Good morning, Mayor. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing very well, and thank you for this opportunity to address the citizens. As I mentioned, I took a 2-week break to deal with some health issues, primarily sleep deprivation and some stress. There was some cholesterol issues and some recent doctor visits that I've had. There were some issues I needed to take care of that I had been ignoring for a while, which is one of the reasons I wanted to talk about it, is because you should not do that when you
Most men, I guess, don't want to go to the doctor.
Well, and I do go to the doctor, but had not taken care of some of the things that I should have. And I was beginning to see that it was having an impact at work. Unfortunately, it was happening during one of the busiest times of the season.
Yes, sir.
When we're working on our budget, and we have some other high-profile issues that we're dealing with. But to be able to do the work at the level that I should, I needed to take a break. I have not taken any time off since I've been in office. Another mistake. I'm adjusting the way that I work my schedule. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that going forward, that I am the best mayor possible for the city of Columbus. As I move forward in the next few weeks, I'm going to go at a little bit slower pace, and then you'll see me picking it back up again. And I've invited any citizen that would like to come by and talk to me personally about it. I'm more than happy to do it. I am going to go into more detail at a later date. I think that it is imperative that when you're a public official, that you're completely honest and open and forthright about any issues that you're dealing with. We are not required to do that. HIPAA does not require you to talk about any type of medical
Personal issues
that you're dealing with. But I believe that if you're an elected official, you're serving the people, they should know.
So, Mayor, again, we're happy that you're back on board and things are moving forward. What are some of the things that may have caused you to actually, go into the situation that you were in? Do you think it's too much stress on the job day to day, or just a plethora of things that happen all at one time, maybe?
Well, as I said, I'm going to discuss that later.
Okay.
What I would like to do is sit down and have a really good, clear, full discussion, and I'm going to do that at a later date.
Okay, that's fine. And again, we're happy that you're here. Moving forward, anything that else you would like to leave the citizens about just anything as a whole?
I think I've covered everything about what happened over the last couple of weeks. Again, any citizen is welcome to come and visit me at any time. Make a phone call, set an appointment with my assistant. I'm always open to the public. And so from there, the next thing I'll do will be a full sit down and disclosure of what I think happened, how to avoid it in the future for not only myself but for others, and then talk about any pressing issues that are happening in the city.
Where do you see Columbus moving forward? As a whole, yeah, see Columbus.
I think Columbus is moving forward in a very positive way. We have made some very difficult decisions with the budget. We've made some decisions that I think has made our budget much healthier than when I took office. If you will remember, the first year that we went into the budget process, we were trying to give raises to our employees, and we discovered before we did it that we had a $1.5 million deficit.
Okay.
Until then, the very next year, though, we were able to give a raise in the following year, too.
Under your watch and the actual council as a whole.
Everybody, the council, my watch, the COO, the CFO. Prior to that, there had not been a raise for city employees since 2017.
Wow.
We've also made great gains in equipment improvements. What people must understand is that, and we're also going into this budget where we're going to begin to have a surplus for a capital budget, which the city has needed for a long time. When you don't have a capital budget like that, that's when you start doing bonds for streets and things that end up outlasting the money that you borrowed, right?
Understood.
Yeah. So I think we're moving in a very good direction. We don't always agree on every policy.
Of course, yes.
And that's normal, but that's one of the things I want to try to do moving forward is to make sure we have open discussions. Since I've been in office too, I've added a work session and a press conference that I do after every council meeting to try to make sure that we're as transparent as possible to the citizens. I try to go out to every citizen that calls me about a problem they're having in their area, whether regardless of where it is. I've been doing a lot of that. That was some stuff that I need to pull back on. My assistant has been trying to get me to curtail my schedule for quite a while.
Okay.
So if you're asking me, do I think the city is moving in a good direction? Absolutely.
Okay.
And I'll talk more about that.
Okay, great. Final question about the 21% on the houses rate. Can you explain that? The
21% is not from just the city.
Okay.
That is those with the city's increase, the county increase, and the school board. Now, the increase comes from a reassessment that was done by the state of Mississippi of property values.
Okay.
All of us are actually bringing the mill down, but it still causes an increase in taxes. I think the city has been more transparent about how we're using the money and how we're going about that. I think the articles that have been out about saying the city is raising your taxes 21% is incorrect.
Okay.
I think that dispatch has tried to correct that in an editorial, but I still think that there is misinformation out there about that. The city actually lowered our millage the most.
Okay.
And we hope once we get the city in the financial situation that it should be in, and we make the improvements that we haven't made in all the areas of the city, then we can begin to look at bringing that millage down again.
Okay.
But to have a city that is moving forward, you have to have a healthy budget. And as you know, when you're setting a budget like this is not guaranteed money. This is the process of what you were predicting that you will have to do.
Correct.
If you notice, Starkville's missed theirs for the last couple of years. Columbus has not.
Wow.
So I think we've been moving in a very good direction.
Okay. All right.
Is there room for improvement for everybody? Absolutely.
Yes.
But I think that, again, any questions like that,
Open door policy.
since I've been in office, open door policy. Again, I'm going to be slowing down a little bit over the next couple of weeks.
Take your
To
time.
get back up to speed.
Right.
But I'm very proud of what this administration has done. It has not been perfect in every way, but we strive to do better every day, and I will strive to do better until my last day in office.
Mayor Keith Gaskin, thanks
Thank
for
you.
your time, man. Very important that you came and took the time out to talk to Issues Television Talk Show today. We'll get more updates from the mayor and the city of Columbus as a whole, where we're giving you the full story, not just a snippet. We try to give you the whole story. So more to come, 662-386-6064. You can email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com. We got more to come here for the television talk show, Issues.
Issues Television. We are on in 4 states: Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Stay tuned.
GTA, this is one you've been waiting on. It's going down in Outlaw Country. Y'all know what Outlaw Country is. Outlaw Mud Country. It's the 3rd annual Travis Outlaw Big Birthday Bash, Trail Ride, and Concert. Guess who's on the way? Questlove. Yes, you already know how she coming. Questlove, along with the PC Band, Free Wooten, Stan Butler, Coward State, a.k.a. Miss Nookie Pie. September the 28th, 2024. Gates open up at 12 noon. Showtime is at 7 p.m. It's the 3rd annual Travis Outlaw Birthday Bash, Trail Ride, and Concert all in one. So you already know it's about to go down. Plus, it's hosted by yours truly, none other than the king of the city, the legend, Rick Don't Go Mason.
Please, Rick, don't go.
Bring your lawn chairs, your tents. All are welcome. For ticket and vendor information, call Devin at 662-312-4145 or John at 503-9 919-1754. Advanced tickets are only $25. This is another Travis Outlaw.
We're live here for Issues Television Talk Show. I'm your host, Dr. Reginald Taylor, a.k.a. Rick Mason, host and executive producer of Issues Television Talk Show. We're on in 4 states: Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. And today, man, I'm excited, and it's a privilege to have one of the old schoolers that I watched in the game and gave me a little no-nos and some yes-yeses and all of that great stuff. Everybody know him, Mr. James Hull. Welcome to the show.
Rick, it's good to be here, brother.
Hey, man, a blessing, man. As a whole, man, I'm excited. I know Tupelo and the Golden Triangle area is excited.
Yeah.
Who's coming to town, when they're coming, and why are they coming to the actual state of Mississippi?
Miss Vicki Winans is coming to Tupelo, Mississippi on September 21st. She's going to be at the Cadence Bank Center, and it's in celebration of the Mississippi Trailblazers.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
So this is something exciting. And you guys do something different every year, though.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what inspired you guys to want to just bring different entertainment and different vibes to the Golden Triangle and Tupelo areas as a whole?
Well, Rick, you know, really, since I was with WCBI way back in the day,
Yes, sir.
I used to do special events. I did a Black Expo, I did a Mayfest, and then I did this thing called a Black and White Ball. And by that time, I was moving to Tupelo for a new job. And after I got there, I saw that we had a need to recognize mostly black folks for their contributions to the community. I mean, bank presidents and that kind of thing, entrepreneurs and that kind of thing. General Collins, who took Mississippi's National Guard to Iraq, and it fell out that not only did we end up celebrating black folks, but we ended up celebrating white folks who was contributing to the lives and the communities of black folks. And so,
And that's how it all began.
Mississippi
And
Trailblazers.
just to piggyback and to say more about how you came up with that concept back in the days, Timo James in the Plug magazine just did a who's who recognition here in the Golden Triangle, giving back to teachers, scholars, I mean, just all types of people who should be recognized and who wasn't expecting to be recognized.
Exactly.
It's a great thing.
That's the cool thing about it, Brother Wick, when you recognize people who weren't even expecting it, who were just going about their daily lives, trying to pitch in, trying to put in, and they weren't expecting any recognition, but they needed it.
Yes.
They deserved it.
Yes, and that's a beautiful thing as a whole. So, Vicki Winans, the family as a whole, just talk about the history of the Winans as a whole that you know of.
Oh, well, you know, Vicki is the wife of ex-wife of one of the Winans, and, you know, they were all there together. There was a time back in the 80s when all the Winans were on the stage at the same time.
At the same time?
Yeah, singing. And as it grew, and especially as her marriage grew, it ungrew. You know.
So, so the connection is there with BBCC. That's the brother and sister duo.
BB and CC.
But Vicki was married into the family to become a Winan.
Yes. BB and CC are her in-laws, brother-in-law and sister-in-law. I can't think of his name right now, but this is the Pastor Winans who did the funeral.
The funeral.
He did 2 or 3 funerals.
Okay, a Tyler Perry movie or just the funeral as a whole?
No, he did funerals as a whole. He did.
Because you know there's a Winan that plays on the Tyler Perry movie, I Can Do Bad All By Myself. Which that Winan there as a whole. But to just talk about the Winans as a whole is a great vibe to be able to bring this young lady here to Tupelo, Mississippi.
You know, they put it on, man. I mean,
they brought a great show.
Yeah, Whitney Houston. That's what I was trying to think of. The dude that did her funeral. It's just a matter of them coming on stage. I mean, I've seen CeCe by herself. There's a young lady from Tupelo who actually is one of her backups.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is interesting. So when is this all going to take place, this big event?
that the Mississippi Trailblazers are bringing, and where?
September 21st, it's going to be at the Cadence. Used to be the old Bancorp South
Arena.
Conference. This is the Cadence Conference Center.
Okay.
And it's going to start at 5 o'clock with a VIP reception, champagne reception. I keep asking the preachers, don't get mad at me because we serving a little champagne.
Well, a little champagne. I mean, they can look at it. They don't have to drink.
They don't have to drink it. And I found a couple of them will take a sip, Rick. So at 5 o'clock, we got.
They said drink, but just don't get drunk.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't take it. Don't let it take you.
Correct.
So 5 o'clock is the VIP reception. 6 o'clock is dinner. 7 o'clock is the award ceremony. We got some great guys. We got Robert Gibbs.
So you got jazz as well.
Oh yeah, we got jazz as well. That's doing the reception.
Wow, this is going to be pretty interesting. So how do they get tickets? How much are tickets? What do they need to do to be a part of this special event coming up September 21st?
The best way to get tickets is to go to our website, mstrailblazers.com. That's really, really, really
Say it once again. We also put it on the screen.
mstrailblazers.com.
Okay.
And that's the best way to get tickets. Tickets are $125.
Okay, only $125 for this type of vibe.
This-
All this that you're offering.
Been that way for the last 4 or 5 years. We upped it from 100 to 125, and people seem to be buying the tickets.
That's
so
a beautiful thing.
It is. It really is.
So you doing what you're doing along with the Mississippi Trailblazers. I know you do a lot of different events yourself. We're gonna go back to the Black Expo when you created that and jumped it off.
Which we will probably do again in 25.
Okay.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is have the Black Expo on Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday. And we're gonna cut that off, and then we'll have a Trailblazer Saturday night.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing. And then I had the honor of being one of the MCs for the day party for the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, which you are a part of, correct? Yes. So that was Mr. Ray Shoemaker that I collaborated with on that particular event. Well, let me ask you this. So I know she keeps saying Mississippi Trailblazers. James Hull as a whole, I know you do a lot of different projects along. So is Mississippi Trailblazer yours as a whole, or is it a conglomerate of people?
I own it.
Okay, well that's what it is then. Okay, it makes sense because I keep asking, what is James Hull doing? So that it makes sense now. It all comes together.
But for accountability purposes, I have a board.
Of course,
and I don't mind them telling me no.
Right. So understood. So you have to have a board and a budget to do anything moving forward to make things happen in a positive way. We'll be back in just a moment after these television commercial breaks here, sitting talking to Mr. James Hull, Mississippi Trailblazers, putting things together, getting ready for Vicky Wines. I almost wanted to say Vivica Fox from the actual event we did prior in West Point, but it's Vicky Wine, should I say, a beautiful gospel singer, and she's coming to the Tupelo area, and Mississippi Trailblazers are bringing them. Also, B&R Production is on the way. Don't forget about November the 30th. It's going to be a great show. LJ Eccles on the show, Jeff Ward on the show. It's going to be a big turnout, great turnout. November the 30th, B&R Production. I'll be hosting that event as well. Plus, Westlove is on that show as well. Don't forget about coming up December the 7th, Kevin Richardson, Charter Convention Center. It's going to be a great show. It's a big birthday bash, so he's going to be giving back, showing love. Coming back on September the 28th, we'll be live at the Outlaw Mud Country Trail Ride in Stark Vegas, Mississippi. Get ready for that. PC Band, Westlove on the show as well. I'll be hosting that event. Plus, bring your trail ride equipment, your ATVs, and so many other things that are coming up all the way next year in February. Get ready for Jason A. and Marcellus the singer. That's going to be a great turnout. October the 4th and 5th, 7th Avenue Heritage Festival. Getting ready. It's going to be a big, major lineup. Trey Williams, Lamarius Williams on the show. Teddy B, Two Piece of the Biscuit Band as well, and Vic Allen. So that's going to be a major turnout. Plus, Columbus High School Falcons is gearing up for their big homecoming tailgate gathering. So you guys get ready for that. Get all your people together. Get all your friends together to do something positive. 662-386-6664. If you want to be a part of Issues Television Talk Show, email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com. Plus, if you're dealing with any kind of mental issues or situations, please call the Community Counseling Services They will provide any and everything for you. Our youth, stick and stay, be smart. Don't go out there running around doing crazy things in the community as a whole. We got more exciting things on the way from Issues Television Talk Show. 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. We'll be back in just a moment with the television talk show, Issues.
Stay tuned. Issues Television Talk Show. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
And we're back for the television talk show Issue, sitting here with Mr. James Hull to close out this interview. Been a great interview sitting down. Vickie Winans is coming to Tupelo, Mississippi. Talk to us. Tell us more about what can they expect. Why should they come? Why should they support this event?
Well, first of all, it is going to be a 5-course banquet dinner, jazz music, with a VIP reception, the concert. But the real thing is, you were talking about here in Columbus, we want to recognize Mississippians for putting a great spotlight on this state.
And the Trailblazer name says it all, but go ahead.
It really does. Robert Gibbs, who's first black president of Mississippi Bar Association, got a guy named Dan Rollins. Dan Rollins is the head of the 16th largest bank in the country, which is Cadence Bank,
Wow.
used to be Bancorp South. We have Miss Helen Taylor, who started Brickfire Project over in Columbus. We're going to recognize her. We're going to recognize Gloria Williamson. She's from Philadelphia, that was really a great inspiration to women, because she was one of the first women legislators in the...
and these are people of color?
Some of them are, some of them aren't. Gloria is not.
Okay.
Dan Rollins is not.
Okay.
But
that shows you the diversity of what you're bringing to the actual Golden Triangle area.
One of our first readouts, Rick, was black people who contributed to diversity and white people who contributed to black people who contributed to diversity.
Man, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
Again, Vickie Winans, she's coming. You guys get ready for it. Bancorp South Arena, Cadence Bank, should I say. VIP champagne, 5 p.m. Award ceremony, dinner and concert taking place at 7 p.m. Get your tickets. Yeah, it's not too late. Again, you got a few weeks to come with that. Of course, it's a lot of great things. NAMI, I want you to talk to you about Crisis Hotline that's coming up real soon. They're going to be doing some things dealing with people, not necessarily with mental health illnesses, but just dealing with the whole stage of that circulation. Crisis Hotline will be doing a big event. Miss Sumnerville is her name, not Somerville, but Sumnerville. She's putting this on along with United Way as a whole, as the circle continues. Also, September the 21st, Urban Mystic will be here in the Golden Triangle area with the Columbus-Knox-Shelby County class reunion. Antonio Lockett will be honored that night as well here in the Golden Triangle area for the Knox-Shelby County School District itself. Southside Missionary Baptist Church, 9:50, I always said, but services start at 10 a.m. Check out Rayfield Evans, Pastor Rayfield Evans, where he's bringing the word and teaching and loving and learning different things as he teaches us and bring the word, man. Ain't nothing like a powerful pastor that's giving the word. And again, each and every Sunday morning, we're there at 10 a.m. Come visit us. Wednesday night, of course, Bible study as a whole. So we just want to always talk about all the different things and the outlets that are taking place here in the Golden Triangle area. Again, Mr. Hull, has been a great deal here. Miss Vickie Winans, I'm excited about this moment for you. I'll be down to do an exclusive interview with her earlier that day before she
might get you to do a little hosting too.
I'm doing a little running, but I can be in 2 or 3 places at one time. So, but I'll be in 2 or 3 places at one time that particular event. But your event starts early enough that I'll be able to participate with you guys and make my way back to Columbus.
Rick, let me congratulate you, man, because you're a trailblazer too. We might have to give you something next year.
Well, I'll be willing to accept it. Mr. Hull, as always, again, I've watched you guys, people like you, Kamal Kareem, people like James Poe, we can't forget about our guy over in West Point, may he rest in peace,
Tony Dean.
Tony Dean, man. Shouts out to him. She's just giving it to you, the full story. Mr. Hall,
Yes, sir.
can I get you to look in that camera and say issues?
Issues.
Can I get you to look in that camera and say the morning kickback?
The morning kickback.
Man, we got more exciting things on the way with the Morning Kickback Show. Check us out inside the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, Monday through Friday, for the hottest 2 minutes in radio, where we give you informative news, HBCU update sports, city officials, and so many great things that are going on in and around the Golden Triangle. Once again, 662-386-6064 if you want to be a part of whatever we have going on here in the Golden Triangle. Blessings to each and every one of you. Again, thanks to my guest, Mr. James Hall, Vicky Winan, September the 21st, Cadence Bank Event Center Arena. Just get there. Great event. Trailblazers, Mississippi Trailblazers. And again, thanks again. Blessings to you and your organization.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. More to come with Issues Television Talk Show. We'll be back in just a moment with more exciting things. Again, tune in, stick and stay, set your DVRs. Don't miss a moment of what Issues Television Talk Show has to offer. We're giving it to you just like this. Peace, love.